Hello, everyone. It's really a pleasure to be here and share what we've done in Taipei on behalf of the team. Okay, I'd like to start with the clip about the actual environment that we're working on, just to give you guys a little sense of the vibe in the lab. And since Ken mentioned the culture is the essence of the collaboration, and we do have that vibe, at least in my opinion, we're cultivating that kind of collaboration. And as probably some of you already know, that there's two main focuses in Taipei's lab. One is urban informatics. We see that as using urban data as a way to understand the city, decode probably, and to foresee what's coming next. But on the other hand, we also have urban robotics as a way to actually intervene the built environment, to take actions to respond to human behaviors. And because of the emergence of AI, we want to use that to empower these two different focuses altogether, and we call it urban AI. But AI doesn't necessarily equip with the knowledge of deep understanding of the city, so we have to build the knowledge base for the machine. We call it a spatial temporal database. What that actually means is, imagine a city, and typically how we digitalize a city, maybe through GIS softwares or satellite images, but there are so many different formats of data. So one way we came up with is using a singular uniform architecture to resample the ground truth so that we can aggregate all attributes of cities into a cell-based kind of architecture and pre-aggregate them all together at different resolution, allows researchers or entities to quickly retrieve the data they need for different purposes of research. This is a demonstration of the database. We divide the space into different cells, and all the way from cities scale to regional and down to the building level, or even interior level. All the attributes are aggregated in a uniform system. And since we built the pipeline, we spent quite some time building the structure, so we want to open source that. You can easily, literally install the pipeline tool in your Python, pip install H3 toolkits, you can do that. And also we are releasing the platform, hoping to empower other researchers or entities with aggregated data formats. And we have a larger ambition of that database. So it's not just aggregating data altogether, but if you study cities, you will learn that the more data you collect, the harder it is to align all the data set in terms of time or space. So inevitably, we need to figure out a way, maybe using deep learning or machine learning, to interpolate what's missing, the missing value handling. And with that, we have a partly synthesized historical data set, but with a better continuity, then we could forecast the future with higher confidence. This essentially is a basis of marching forward to a spatial temporal foundation model, similar to a large language model. It's a general model that tells us how city operates, the complexity of a city, and hoping to answer some of the questions we have. So with that database, around that, we build modules of AI functions or machine learning functions, such as agentic AI framework, which we incorporate large language models to automate some of the urban analysis work. Let me demonstrate this TAI1, Taiwan code name. We can do like natural language input, like show me the population and average income of the entire Taiwan. Then the AI agent working in the background retrieve from the database and plot them on a map. All these are automated in the back end by AI. Or we can do something more advanced, slightly more advanced, like geoprocessing and data filtering, like tell me the average income within 300 meters along the high-speed road. Since we equipped the AI with the knowledge of geospace elements, that it could actually generate the buffer zones accordingly and calculate the value in between. And we can further filter by some criteria, saying, okay, show me the top 40% of the average income. And then again, the AI running in the background, spit out the result, visualize it. So all these used to require at least one GIS expert or data analyst work for at least a couple of hours, crunch the data, visualize it, now automate it all in a matter of few seconds. So with this tool, we're hoping to make it more sophisticated for more complicated questions. And with the power of a collaboration platform, we hope to democratize urban knowledge and empower more urban decision making. And the next I'm going to share is with this architecture, but adding more algorithms like routing. This is what we built, the urban mobility simulator, essentially using a large language model as a way to generate a proxy of the actual population, the synthetic population. And with that, we could simulate the actual moving pattern of the virtual citizens. And we can use this to manifest the impact of urban change. And besides just that, we could also introduce some other modules that this more machine learning modules, because not all the data are spatial tagged. So some of the most valuable data set are actually text-based. For example, citizen report database. This is a citizen report database from Kaohsiung City. And with the machine learning modules, we can categorize different topics and using AI to extract the topic or the insights of the learnings. So this is Insight Navigator. We try to use this to derive directly the insights from semantic data. And on the other hand, for robotics, I mean, there's are many different things that we try to implement right now, including multi-agent robotic agents or robotic control. One of the projects that we're working on right now is equip the bots built by Boston Dynamics with the ability to do autonomous patrolling. And with more interactive interface, we're hoping to use AI to do multi-robots, fleet control, or task automation. And lastly, we have this bipedal wheel robots. It's designed for more sophisticated, complex urban environment to move faster, more agile, and two of the robots can actually combine together into a quadruped bolts. So this is the core of our AI assistant kind of structure. So I'd like to end this sharing with this diagram. As I mentioned, at the larger scale, at the macro scale, we use urban data to understand, to comprehend or forecast what's happening next. But with the robotic, we actually take actions to intervene the built environment, and then we will gather more data along the way. So there's a feedback loop. Hopefully, we can gather. And lastly, to thank our partners and collaborators, including the pioneers in the industry, and also the central government agencies in Taiwan. And also, we're working on collaborating with more and more local governments in Taiwan. And if you're interested in learning more, please visit our website. Thank you.